All right, welcome to another deep dive, everybody. Today, we're going deep on XRP.
XRP.
We've had some great listener questions about this one.
Yeah, it's a hot topic for sure.
Really get to the bottom of it,
Yeah.
Like what it is, what its FOR.
Right.
And the big question, of course, is there any benefit to, buying and holding?
That's the $1 million question. Or
Yeah.
maybe the million XRP question.
Exactly. No, it seems like our listeners already kind of get that XRP is not just your average crypto.
Yeah, they're definitely seeing past the surface here, which is great.
All right, so let's start with the basics.
Yeah.
What XRP? Like, what is it in a nutshell?
Okay, so simplest terms, think of XRP as a digital asset.
Digital asset, okay.
But it was specifically designed with one thing in mind.
And that is?
International payments.
So like cross-border stuff.
Exactly. The goal is to make those payments faster, cheaper, and way more efficient.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's ever tried to, send money overseas knows it's a pain.
Totally. It's slow, expensive, and there's like a million middlemen involved.
Oh, tell me about it.
XRP is designed to just cut through all that.
Wow, so if regular payments are sending a letter.
XRP is like sending an email.
Perfect analogy. Okay, I'm with you so far. But I got to ask, I mean, we already have payment systems, right? We've got banks and stuff.
All right.
Why do we need XRP? What's the gap it's trying to fill?
Great question. You're hitting on a really important point. It's not about replacing those systems entirely.
Yep.
It's more about fundamentally changing how they work.
Gotcha.
So XRP leverages something called the XRP ledger.
The XRP ledger.
And that's a decentralized blockchain technology.
Decentralized blockchain. A lot of buzzwords there.
I know, but they're important. Basically, it means that money can move directly between parties.
No more middlemen.
Exactly. No banks, no intermediaries holding things up.
Wow. That's pretty radical when you think about it.
Right. It's all about removing those bottlenecks and giving power back to individuals.
Okay, so decentralized,
Wow.
meaning no one entity controls it.
Yeah. The XRP ledger uses a whole network of independent validators to verify transactions.
Okay.
And that keeps the network secure.
So no one single point of failure, no one person calling the shots.
Precisely.
Okay, starting to get the bigger picture here. So that leads perfectly into the next question from our listeners. What's the point of XRP specifically within this whole system?
Right.
Like we get the efficient transactions and all that. But where does the XRP asset itself come into play?
Okay, so think of XRP as the fuel that powers the whole XRP ledger.
Okay, the fuel. I like that.
It's the bridge currency that makes those smooth, low-cost transactions possible.
Interesting. Can you give us an example?
Sure. Let's say you need to send euros to someone who needs Japanese yen.
Okay, classic international payment problem.
Right. Well, XRP can be used to instantly convert between those currencies.
Right in the ledger.
Yep. Right there on the ledger. Bypasses all those traditional foreign exchange processes.
So it's like a universal translator for currencies.
That's a great way to put it.
So it's not just about holding on to XRP and hoping it's moons in value.
Oh, I mean, there is potential for price appreciation.
Of course, everyone's hoping for that.
Haha, right. But the primary purpose of XRP is utility. It's about actually making global finance work better.
Right, so its value is tied to how much it's actually USED in the financial system.
Exactly.
Okay. That brings us to the final and probably most pressing question from our listeners. How can buying and holding XRP actually benefit someone?
Yeah, that's the big one, isn't it?
It is. Everyone wants to know.
Well, like with any investment, there's inherent risk.
Of course. Got to acknowledge that.
But the potential benefits of holding XRP are directly tied to its future adoption, if it really takes off.
And it becomes the go-to for international payments.
Exactly. Then demand for XRP goes up, and that could push the price up, too.
Classic supply and demand.
Yeah. And I have to emphasize this, predicting the future is impossible.
Yeah, no crystal ball here.
This is not financial advice, by any means. Just, food for thought, do your research, understand the factors that could influence XRP's adoption.
Absolutely. Well, this has been super insightful. Thanks for breaking it all down for us.
Happy to do it. It's a fascinating topic.
It really is. So listeners, just to recap, XRP is a digital asset designed for super fast and cheap cross-border payments.
Yeah, and its value is really tied to its utility within the global financial system.
Exactly. But here's a final thought for you to chew on. What global developments, out there in the world could speed up or slow down the adoption of XRP?
Ooh, that's a good one.
What economic or geopolitical shifts should you be keeping an eye on? Keep those questions in mind as you keep exploring this whole world. It's constantly evolving, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Absolutely. Lots to watch out for.
Thanks again for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. Until next time.
See you next time.